of the things I'm trying to do in an effort to, I'm trying to get back in better shape, and so I'm trying all sorts of things. I'm trying to gym, and one of the things I don't like about the gym are those Stairmasters, because you never know how much you suck at climbing stairs until you've gotten on one of those things. I mean, you're on there and you're like, and then it's not too long before you're thinking, man, this is like an eternal escalator. This isn't a stairway to heaven, it's a stairway to hell. And then, unlike escalators, it goes faster and faster and faster and faster, and next thing you know, you feel like you're part of an MC Escher drawing. And another bit of free advice, if you get on a treadmill, don't go on ones with those really steep inclines, because you're going to be kind of like the mountain climber in Cliffhanger. 25 steps and I'm gone. Speaking of which, my love life is kind of like the range game. Once I stop, I can't get started again for another 37 hours. However, once I get going, it's more like Plinko, the chips. All right. Maybe part of my problem is that I just can't find the right gym to suit my personality. And, this is true. I actually got an email from this fitness center called Expose Fitness. And some of you may be familiar with it. How about that? Anyway, I got this email that said they pole dancing classes. That's a reason to go to the gym, isn't it? Not to try, but to watch. I thought I had an end to that joke, but that's okay. All right. So I'll just move on to something else totally random. I want to talk for a moment about Band-Aids. All right. Because one of the things there are several things I don't like about Band-Aids. I don't like the fact that they come in different sizes. Because when I'm bleeding, I don't want to worry about whether I have the right size Band-Aid. And, I mean, that's the least of my concerns. And I really hated those little square-shaped ones. Because, I mean, the little tiny square-shaped ones, because first of all, you can't get the backing off of those things. And, if I want something the size of a postage stamp, I'll buy a postage stamp, lick it, and put it on. I mean, send a message of love and whatever else is on that stamp to many other people. Anyway, all right. I want to shift back for a moment, talk a little bit more about the movie that I'm trying to do. How many of you are familiar with the Kickstarter? Yes, Kickstarter is a site designed to gather funding for movie projects and art projects and all that sort of thing. Well, my friend Bill, who is directing and producing the movie, we were talking about what kind of incentives we could offer, for certain pledges. So we thought, okay, $10, $10, you get a T-shirt with my face on it. $20, you get a copy of the DVD, and if you pledge $30, ladies, you get entered into a drawing and to go out on an exclusive date with Matt Kaiser. I only wish that was true. Maybe we should have talked about that. But anyway, that's what we're hopefully we're going to get this thing off the ground. So I'm going to close off with just some random little one-liners, just some thoughts that occurred to me on my way up here. You know those infamous life call ads? The ones with you press a button, you can summon your neighbor, summon an ambulance, whatever. Many of you may be familiar with Mrs. Fletcher's, "I've fallen and I can't get up." Oddly enough, not too many people remember Mr. Miller's, rather frantic cry of, "I'm having chest pain." It just never caught on. And on my way up here, I saw a sign that said shoulder massage. I mean, oh boy. On my way up here, I saw a sign that said, oh jeez. Forget that joke. I screwed it up too much. Anyway. All right, here's a thought that occurred to me. If a male turtle can't get it on with another turtle, does that turtle have a reptile dysfunction? I'll try this other joke again. I saw a sign on my way up here that said shoulder work, so I pulled over for a massage. That's the joke I was trying to tell earlier. Was it worth it? Anyway. Also on my way up here, I saw a homeless lady with a sign that said pregnant and homeless, and I thought, oh, isn't that something? You know, I have a home and a job, and she's getting in on all the action. And I think I'm going to end it on that. Please go to Kickstarter.com, look up my movie, and tell all your friends about it. And really would appreciate it. Thank you.
Kill time. You can do that.
Okay. All right. And here comes Eric.
Give it up for Matt Kaiser again, everybody. Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah, definitely check out Matt's movie. He's actually got a trailer. You can probably find it on the Facebook's page, right?
Yes,
on the
Facebooks. It's on Facebook and Kickstarter.
On the Kickstarters.
You see it everywhere.
You can Googleize it. You can do anything.
Yes.
But it actually is funny. I watched the trailer. You guys should definitely check it out. It's good stuff. Support local comedy. These are your local talents here. Man.